Thank you, Parnita, for the detailed evaluation of Rohit's speech. And Toastmaster Adesh Dardi is very confident and seasoned Toastmaster. And to evaluate his speech, a we have seasoned Toastmaster Avinash Sharma, who has won various championships and is a great Toastmaster at this club at this club. So, with a round of applause, I would like to invite TM Avinash Sharma to present his evaluation speech on Adesh's speech. Thank you. Over to you, Avinash.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and specifically Adesh. Mission Atikya Khandala. Thank you for help taking us to this beautiful trip. Supposed to go to Khandala, but later on we went to Alibag with you. So during these lockdown times, I think this was a beautiful trip to undertake. Now the specific objective of this project was for the speaker to discover his primary leadership style, and Adesh gave us 4 anecdotes in that overall story, and later on related them with each of the 4 leadership styles that he practiced. In that sense, Adesh gave us an idea that he more or less practices situational leadership. Based on situation, he tries how to operate, which is a wonderful thing. Uh, One thing that I found, since the focus of this project was to find the primary leadership style, and which in this case would be the leadership style that he practices in most of the normal times. And I feel Adesh kind of gave us feeling that is still in the process to find the dominant and subdominant leadership styles, which I think is a great thing, because finding this aspect is a process. And I would like to comment Adesh on this beautiful understanding of going through this process and getting that process, giving him his leadership style. Second thing that I liked about his speech was the very beautiful thought that he brought about leadership, and that was about vision. Leadership is all about having a vision, which means that it is about including and engaging everyone and creating an ecosystem where everybody could flourish. And he brought that out with 2 beautiful examples which everybody could relate to. Shivaji Maharaj, it was not his ambition or goal, it was his vision so that everyone could flourish and have a sense of freedom. And likely, it is not Steve Jobs' goal to be millionaire or billionaire in the world, but it is about enriching and improving lives of other people. And that's how vision is distinct from having a goal or an objective. So I think that was the wonderful thought. Now, at times I found the speech was a bit incoherent with the main point. The main point was having vision. But when he talked about 4 anecdotes, he all related those anecdotes that he was in charge in all those 4, whether it was selecting a hotel or ordering the beers, he was in charge. And that is very slightly deviated from vision. Vision is all inclusive. And I think that thought made me a bit confused. Uh, Another thing where I think this story could have elevated to altogether new level, and which I feel is very key element of the story, is not revealing the main thought of your story at the beginning. And the main thought was having a vision, which was revealed and uncovered in the very beginning. However, I feel the good way to narrate a story is to directly tell a story and let the events and anecdotes in the story uncover the main thought. What happens, audience is hooked and internalizes your story much more effectively when you let them discover and uncover the main message themselves. And in the end, you can definitely reinforce and recreate your main message. For example, in this story, the examples that you gave in the beginning of the story about Steve Jobs and Chhatrapati Maharaj and the vision, they could very well have been placed in the very end of the story. Another advantage is that audience remembers the message that you tell in the end, and your main message in the end does that job perfectly. To conclude, in the process of learning his leadership style, I think commendable job, a visionary aspect to leadership, beautiful thought, and keeping everything glued to the main thought. If he could have done that, and making message explicit in the very end of the story. I think with this, I would like to hear more from Avdesh, and all the very best for his next projects. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Tony.